10 places on Earth you're not allowed to visit, even if you're a billionaire. Ever heard of places where even billionaires cannot go, no matter how many zeros they put on the check to the government? Number 10. North Sentinel Island, India, the island that legally rejects the world. This isn't just a remote tropical island, it's a legal no-go zone. North Sentinel Island in the Andaman and Nicobar chain is home to the Sentinelese, one of the world's last uncontacted tribes. The Indian government has made it illegal to approach within about 5 to 9 kilometers of the island to protect them from disease and outside interference. When outsiders have tried to land, the response has been violent, including the killing of missionaries and thrill seekers in recent years. India now arrests people who attempt to go there. As seen in the 2025 case of a YouTuber who snuck in, left a can of Coke, and was later charged under special protection laws. Number 9. Area 51, USA, the desert you'll only see through binoculars. You can meme it, you can storm Area 51 online, you can joke about aliens, but physically stepping on this patch of Nevada desert is another story. Area 51 is a highly classified U.S. Air Force facility used for testing experimental aircraft and weapons. The airspace above it is restricted, the ground around it is patrolled, and the perimeter is lined with signs clearly warning that trespassers may be met with deadly force. Number 8. Svalbard Global Seed Vault, Norway, the doomsday bank you'll never walk inside. Buried deep in the Arctic permafrost above the town of Longyearbyen lies the Svalbard Global Seed Vault, often called humanity's backup hard drive for food. It stores over 1 million seed samples from around the world, designed to survive wars, climate disasters, and system collapse. Can you visit? No. Officially, only authorized technical staff and a few designated experts are allowed inside the vault itself. The public can stand outside the iconic ice blue entrance, but the interior opens only a few times a year for deposits and maintenance. Number 7. Snake Island, Brazil, where even the Navy keeps its distance. Off the coast of Brazil sits Ilha da Queimada Grande, better known as Snake Island. It's home to the golden lancehead viper, one of the most venomous snakes on Earth, in densities that reach several snakes per square meter in some parts. The Brazilian government has officially closed the island to the public. Only the Brazilian Navy and a few carefully vetted scientists are allowed to land under strict control to protect both humans and the critically endangered snakes. Number 6. Surtsey, Iceland, the island no tourist will ever set foot on. Surtsey is one of the youngest islands on Earth, born from underwater volcanic eruptions between 1963 and 1967 off Iceland's southern coast. From the beginning, Iceland decided that this island would be a scientific time capsule. It was designated a nature reserve in 1965 and later a UNESCO World Heritage Site. The rules are brutal: no visitors ever, except for a handful of scientists with special permits. No day trips, no cruise landings, no VIP eco tour packages. Number 5. Lascaux Cave, France, humanity's art gallery. Locked away, Lascaux in southwestern France contains spectacular Paleolithic cave paintings estimated to be around 17,000 years old. When the cave opened to the public after World War II, thousands of visitors exhaled moisture, CO2, and microbes into the space, and the art began to deteriorate. By 1963, authorities sealed the original cave to everyone except a tiny number of specialists and conservators. Number 4. Emperor Qin Shi Huang's tomb, China, a sealed time bomb of history. You have heard of the Terracotta Army? Thousands of clay soldiers buried near Xi'an. But the emperor they guard, Qin Shi Huang, lies in a central tomb mound that has never been opened. Archaeologists have excavated the surrounding pits, chariots, and figures, but the main burial chamber remains untouched by modern humans. It's just banned to go there. Number 3. Mezhgorya, Russia, a city built on secrets. Hidden in the Ural Mountains near Mount Yamantau is Mezhgorye, a closed town shrouded in secrecy. Officially, it's connected to facilities around Yamantau, a mountain often rumored to hide an enormous underground military complex or nuclear shelter. Access to Mezhgorye is heavily restricted. Outsiders, including most Russians, cannot simply visit. Entry requires special authorization that most civilians will never see. This is one of those places where your passport, your wallet, and your charm all become irrelevant in front of a military checkpoint. Number 2, Diego Garcia, British Indian Ocean Territory, an island taken, then locked. Diego Garcia is a coral atoll in the Indian Ocean that once had a local population of the Chagosians. Between the late 1960s and early 1970s, they were forcibly removed to make way for a joint US-UK military base. Today, civilians are not allowed to live there, and even former inhabitants have been repeatedly blocked from returning, despite international court rulings criticizing the UK's control of the territory. Number 1. Vatican Apostolic Archive, Vatican City, 85 kilometers of not for you. Deep inside Vatican City lies the Vatican Apostolic Archive, formerly the Vatican Secret Archive, a vast collection of papal letters, state papers, and church documents spanning centuries. In total, it's estimated to contain around 85 kilometers of shelving. Can you just write a big check and walk in? Absolutely not. Access is limited to carefully vetted, qualified scholars with specific research projects, and even they can only request a small number of documents at a time. Huge portions of the archive, especially more recent material, remain closed entirely, often for at least 70 to 75 years after a pope's reign. Here's a quick question. If you could legally unlock access to just one of these places for a day, which one would you choose and why?